What is up, Earthnoids and Spacenoids? I am just a simple new type, and in this episode we are concluding our coverage of Mobile Suit Gundam Char's deleted affair. Last time, Char snuck into Axis and captured Enzo, while Andy and Natalie looked for evidence left by Hines. In this episode, we will see the conclusion of the coup on Axis, and Char's falling out. So let's get into this. Haman and Yayoi continue their fight when Ilya gets in the middle and gets hit hard. Haman is trying to hold off until Char can end the battle. Meanwhile, Enzo wonders what Char intends to do to them. He says that he plans on putting a stop to his nonsense, but he is certain Char still has no proof. He says proof will come soon enough. Natalie was able to find some sort of flash drive behind the mirror. It is the proof that Hines left behind. She has to upload it immediately. Char and Gerard breaks into the command center with Enzo's men and demand that they command their men to withdraw from the battlefield, but none of his men are being cooperative with Char. He asks Natalie if there is a way she can upload the file on her end. They are cut off from the network, but she will find a way. Out in space, Yayoi notices something approaching. It is Ricardo. He grabs onto Yayoi's mobile suit and tries to get them to stop fighting, but she has been given a cocktail of cyber-new type drugs. Doesn't really remember Ricardo. While this is happening, Haman tries to help with her one bit. Natalie, with the help of Jessica, were able to expose Hines' data and corroborated it with the copy of the data that Maharaja Khan backed up and sent to the homeland. He tells Enzo that it is time for him to step down. Ricardo tries to get Yayoi to remember him by calling himself Daddy, which is how Yayoi used to tease him. He makes dirty jokes to try to get her to lighten up, but Haman, with her one bit, locks onto Yayoi. She is able to notice Haman. Rather than protect herself, she pushes Ricardo's mobile suit away. Haman gets a direct hit, killing Yayoi. The ceasefire goes up. Everyone returns to Axis. Haman runs to her father. She is met with Sarana, who informs her that Maharaja Khan is dead. Are you tired of Axis coffee service? Looking for something that doesn't give you the jitters, but gives you the energy needed to command Axis? Then try 17T. Nothing says productivity like 17T. August 9th, UC 0083. Char talks to Irene. Things have calmed down, but this coup has shown that the majority of Axis wants to fight for independence, even though they regained peace. It is only a matter of time until someone else attempts to rise up. At a certain point, you have to give the people what they want. It may be time to return to the Earth sphere soon. Irene has a proposal to ease the tensions. Make Haman Khan the regent for Lady Minerva. She will lay claim to Zeon until Minerva comes of age, just like Maharaja Khan. She may be 16, but she is also the only one to appease the minds of the moderates and the hardliners. Char goes to persuade her and to take the position. Haman gives a eulogy for her father as the new regent. She is wearing her same outfit that she is wearing in Zeta Gundam. One thing that we are starting to see Haman repeat over and over again is the phrase, "as long as you are by my side," referring to Char. Her attachment is becoming an obsession. Natalie wants to talk to Haman about a relationship, but is ashamed to do it in public. Haman will come to her quarters later that night. Jessica is afraid of being alone because the mysterious man that captured Jessica is still roaming free. She is right to be afraid, as the mysterious Enzo loyalist is planning on taking out the two remaining Enzo subordinates, Jessica and Natalie. Haman goes to Natalie's room. Does that cake have a little edible axis on it? I want it. She plans on telling Haman that she is pregnant with Char's child, but she is able to sense it with her new type powers. She yells at Natalie for not being there to protect her from Fabian. That night, she was assaulted and thinks that Natalie wasn't being a friend and just playing games with her. She also says that she cared about Char since she was a child, and Natalie betrayed her knowing her true feelings. Gross. She wants nothing to do with Natalie and no longer thinks of her as her sister. As Haman runs away, behind her, he sees a man walking around in the female quarters. Haman notices this and does nothing. The man who killed Hines confronts Natalie. Haman hears a gunshot and decides to finally call her guards. Several minutes later, Char comes to see that the guards have killed the man, but they were too late. Char sees Natalie's dead body. 2 months later, Char is reflecting on his next move. He only really cared about Maharaja Khan. Now that he is gone, Haman has helped the hardliners become the majority power in Axis. As Char looks over Natalie's dead body, the doctor tells him that she was pregnant. He didn't know. She walks to Haman's chambers and asks if she knew that Haman was pregnant. She says nothing. Char drinks in anger alone in his room thinking about Natalie. October, UC 0083. A random Musai approaches Axis. It happens to be Kamuji. While Char and Kamuji run practice battles, Andy talks about the anti-Federation sentiments going around to get Yayoi off Ricardo's mind. They wonder if Char is planning on heading to the Earth sphere again. Jessica overhears this conversation. Char tries to convince Haman to go to the Earth sphere to gather support for independence, but she wants him by her side side. I have a feeling he's been hearing this a lot the past 2 months. Haman says she will consider it over. The moderates meet with Jessica about feeling sad. Even though they won the rebellion, the hardliners have more power than ever. Jessica mentions that she heard a rumor about Char leaving for Earth. The rumor starts to spread. Char meets with Sumeri about leaving for the Earth sphere. Everyone seems to know now. Natalie trusted Sumeri, so she trusts Char with what she is about to give him. She provides him with the data on Gundam Gamma, as well as all of her designs for the next generation of Xeon mobile suits. A part of the designs are ideas for what will become the Qubli. Char decides to keep the Gundam Gamma data, but he feels bad that he was able to do absolutely nothing for Haman. So he decides to leave the mobile suit designs with Haman and Axis. Probably could have saved a few headaches, and definitely could have saved a few lives if you held on to that one. Just saying. Jessica has a meeting with Haman. She asks if she could be a part of Char's expedition to the Earth sphere, but Haman never gave such order. The rumor got way too out of control, but because essentially all of Axis knows about it, to save face, she allows Char to go on the mission and make it seem like it was her plan all along. October 29th, UC-0083. Char departs to the Earth sphere with a fleet of 600 men. UC-0084. 11 months later, the fleet makes it to the Earth sphere. During this journey, the entirety of the Delaz conflict took place. Go check out our coverage of Stardust Memory to see how that played out. Once they make it to the Earth sphere, they all split up and essentially will be operating on their own. Jeremy and the other moderates are commanding the other ships. Char and his team are about to transition into that AUEG lifestyle, but for the rest of the fleet, they are becoming Xeon remnants. Char simply got all the moderates off of Axis. Most of them would rather struggle to survive as remnants than live with the Axis hardliners. This wasn't a scouting mission. This was an escape plan. Char heads to Ambrosia and meets with Ebenhard. Vice Admiral Clemens ended up staying on Axis as an advisor for Haman. Sumeri plans on heading to Zeonic to find a job, but Ebenhard tells her that Anaheim Electronics absorbed Zeonic. Ebenhard is willing to write her a letter of recommendation, however. Here is how Sumeri ends up with AE. On board is also Irene. After Haman took over, she had no place with Lady Minerva, so she quit the military. She says she has something on Earth she wants to do, and she's gone forever. So mysterious. I can't get a read on her. Char leaves his crew to live a new life on Ambrosia, while he and Kamuji, Andy, Ricardo, and Jessica head to Side 3. They meet with Nanai. Miguel is also there on video call. Essentially, there is a faction within the Federation that is building anti-Federation sentiments, so they want Char's team to join EFF to become a part of this faction. If you saw our coverage on Jenny Ryden, we talked about how EFF's data on lost soldiers is spotty. Soldiers will show up randomly, claiming to be lost fleets from the one-year war. Because most data was destroyed during the colony drop, there is very little they could do but re-enlist them and throw them back into the system. Char will take advantage of this by pretending to be soldiers that are considered MIA. They plan on meeting with Miguel on Luna 2. They also plan on meeting an important individual on Side 1. Meanwhile, Titan's Commander Basque received important intel regarding this meeting at Luna 2 and a meeting on Side 1. They plan on taking them out. A Titan lieutenant heads home and talks to his wife about the mission. Their maid happens to be Oksana, spying and finding out that the Titans know of Luna 2. 5 days later, they make their way to Luna 2 to meet with Miguel. They now go by the names Quattro, Apolly, and Ricardo. Jessica goes by the name Jane now. One man, Bjorn, with Miguel was a former Xeon soldier, but he happens to be working with the Titans. Miguel notices that someone took the new ID data from Char's team. Miguel's cover has been blown, so he has to take down the ship outside. Bjorn stole a GM. Meanwhile, Char and the team follow in GMs as well. The Salamis outside of Luna 2 picks up the gem. Char and Miguel do not hesitate and take out the Salamis before they leak data. Meanwhile, Kamuji and the captain of one of the ships of Char's fleet are about to be intercepted. It seems the Titans are creating a diversion and know about the meeting on Side 1. Char intercepts the emergency message from Ambrosia regarding Side 1 and goes to help. Kamuji launches in the only Zaku on board their ship. GM Coils come in and attack Kamuji, but she is able to hold them off. Some gems come in, but it is Char and his team. They attack the GM Coils, who were expecting allies. Georges runs out of ammo and resorts to his beam saber, but he is surrounded by GM Quells. They go into attack and destroy George's GM. It is only Kamuji and Char against 5 GM Quells. Suddenly, one is destroyed. A Gulgug comes out of nowhere. Kamuji recognizes the voice. It happens to be Fabian. Fabian helps destroy the remaining GM Quells. Rather than kill Fabian, he spared his life, and in the end, Fabian ended up saving Char's life. The two say their farewells. 3 days later, Quattro meets with Commodore Blex. July, UC-0085. The Titans resorted to gassing the colonies, helping in the rise of the AUEG. Ensign Jessica says their farewells to the gang. She doesn't like fighting and wants to support the remaining forces on Ambrosia. Kumuji is the one taking her to Ambrosia. She sees the current state of Zeon as a civil war and doesn't want to join EFF to fight against her people. Kumuji is going to pursue a singing career. A part of Blex's crew is Caesar and Torres. Aptly and Roberto agree to follow Quattro until the end, and they absolutely keep that promise. Meanwhile, on Axis, Haman goes, "Where the hell is Char?" She makes plans for Axis to leave the Earth sphere in 60 days. As Haman reflects, a young Pudu comes up and gives her a hug. Pudu is excited to see the Earth. Dr. Magni walks in with Pudu 2 and tells Pudu not to bother Haman. She tells the doctor to let them out and give them a life. They are clones, but they deserve humanity. These words gave Pudu and Pudu 2 a fighting chance. This humanity that is instilled in them most likely is what allowed them to find a family in Judo later on. Quattro and the gang look up at the new Gamma Gundam. Quattro is the one that gives it the name Rick Diaz. On the Argama, the team discussed that this new colony, Green Noah 1, has a secret Titans base, and that Quattro received intel that there are new Gundams being built there. Quattro, Aptly, and Roberto launch in the Rick Diaz for the first time and head to the colony. As the three reflect on their lives together on Axis, Quattro senses something. He senses a new type. On Green Noah 1, a young girl named Camille also senses something. And that will conclude Mobile Suit Gundam Char's Deleted Affair, a portrait of a young comet. There are so many great moments in this manga that I really enjoy, but I feel that it could have been 20 to 30 chapters shorter, making it tight and to the point. Things like Sumari is a great addition to the lore. Plus, I am always happy when I get to see more Andy and Ricardo, but there were so many moments that brought the story to a grinding halt, so I get why there is a lot of hate for this manga. However, overall, I am very positive on it. This manga rolls directly into Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam Define, which we have started covering already. Many moments of Char's Deleted Affair are covered and expanded upon in that manga, so if you like this, go check out Zeta Define. But that will do it for now, new types. Remember that if you want to start a new life in Universal Century, just take the identity of an EFF soldier gone MIA. Peace.